guys. Um, I just sent the request to Andrea. She will be joining in any moment. I'm nervous.
Hello, Jubam.
Hola,
Hola.
how are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be here with you.
Me
Finally.
too. Yeah, it's been so long that we have been preparing, and finally we are here.
I know. Let's tell everyone. Well, I would like to tell everyone that you have been supporting me since I participated in Miss World. And I am so thankful for that because I really appreciate the people that is always with me by my side, cheering me up every time I need. And I am very excited to be here talking with you and to finally kind of meet you because I saw your
Yeah,
personal Instagram, but we really haven't talked like this before.
yeah. Well, that is so much coming from your side. I'm really excited and looking forward to this. I have, loved you since your Miss World Mexico days, and it's like a dream come true to speak to you now.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
so sweet. No, thank you for the opportunity.
So we should officially begin this.
Sure. Let's
Yeah.
start this.
So how have you been? The pandemic, and how have everything treated you?
Well, at the beginning, it was hard because
Mhm.
I don't live with my parents anymore. I used to live in Guadalajara, and my family is from Chihuahua. So when the pandemic started, I was kind of alone. The good thing is that I had a roommate, so we made companion for each other. Um,
Yeah.
but everything stopped. Like I didn't have work. I didn't have anything. So at the beginning, I was hoping it wasn't gonna last that long. But when it did, I decided to go back to my house in Chihuahua and being with the people that it's it's always been there for me. It was good because they helped me to see what I wanted to do, what like how things were going to happen from
Yeah.
from this situation. And
Yeah.
well, now I'm pretty good. I think um, we all are used to this situation now.
Yeah.
Like
True.
we had to change our lifestyle, we had to change
Yeah.
our daily activity, and I think I'm doing pretty well now. I am living in Mexico City, and I'm super excited about that because I officially started my preparation for the Miss Universe competition, and I've been
Yes.
having a lot of activity, as you have seen in my on my social media.
Yeah. I did say it. You are doing wonderful. And yeah, this year has been tough, but it has been really a life teaching. We are living new normal. So yeah, great answer.
And how are you?
I'm sort of okay. I just started my college this year, and everything went online, so it wasn't really a great for me. But I need to live life like my you know elder ones lived. So yeah, it's the new
Yeah,
normal
yeah,
basically. But everything shall be coming to better very soon. And we should just stay at home and care for ourselves. That is the best thing we can learn from this experience.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you so much for accepting, offer. I just want to say this thing, like you're Miss Universe Mexico, and I was like, I'm a small page. Please accept my request, and you were like, yeah,
Yeah, of course, I'm happy to do it. I mean, all the interviews or the Instagram lives have to be approved by my organization, and that's why I told you to write directly to Mexicana Universal or
yeah.
Lupita. And she was like, sure. And she texted me like, do you want to do this Instagram live? And I was like, yeah, of course I want to do
Gracias, muchas gracias.
it.
So we shall proceed to next question, and it is what really motivated you to participate in Miss Universe Mexico?
Well, Miss Universe has always been a dream for me. I remember when Jimena Navarrete, she's a Mexican Miss Universe,
Yeah.
and when she won, I was with my dad and we were driving to the school. And I was like, we were listening to the radio and they were saying
Hmm.
like the Mexican lady just won Miss Universe, and I was like, what? I think I was like 15 years old, something like that. And I was like, really? Did a Mexican lady won? And that was like kind of like life changing for me because
Hmm.
before that I never thought that a Mexican could go that far.
Yeah.
And that like kept stayed in my mind. And after I went to Miss World and everything, I knew that there was something more for me and that
Hmm.
really wanted to try. And after Catriona went to both of those contests and she won Miss
Yeah.
Universe, that was super motivating for me because uh, I knew that I could I could go further than what I did before.
Yeah.
And that's when I decided to join Mexicano Universal. But of course, I didn't tell anyone because I wanted to keep it a secret until it was kind of
Hmm.
official because I didn't know like if I could actually join the organization. So I talked with the state organization. My
Hmm.
director is Hector, and
Hmm.
well, I applied like any other girl because I knew that I was not going to receive any kind of special treatment because I was
Yeah.
already Miss Mexico 2017.
Hmm.
I wanted to do things right like everyone else. And that's what I did. And this has been like a dream come true for me. And I can't wait to be at Miss Universe.
And I can't wait to see you win Miss Universe.
Thank you.
Genuinely, I text so many person, let it be Mexican, let it be from another country. I always say that Mexico is going to win. You have some
Oh,
special
I know.
place in my heart, and hopefully you will win it.
Thank you. Yeah, I have seen all your like predictions for Miss Universe, and I really thank you because you always
Uh,
consider me on your top five, and that's really motivating for me because it really means a lot when it comes from the people that have has been supporting me like along all these years.
it's okay, this is my work and I love supporting you guys. So, my next question is, how did people in Mexico react when they got to know that Andrea Meza is coming back in pageants?
It was crazy because at first when people started asking me like you should join Mexicano Universal, you should try, like you would do great. And I received a lot of text messages like when Catriona won, like people were like, oh my God, if she can do it, you can do it too. And that's
Yeah.
when everything started. Like everyone was sending me messages encouraging me to do it. And
Mhm.
well, when I made it official, when on January from 2020, we made
20,
it
yeah.
official. Yeah, we made it official. The social media just exploded. Everyone was so happy. Like, uh, I mean, of course, there's like always different perspectives, but most of the people were cheering me up and like they were with me and they have been with me. Um, and I love that Mexican people are always supporting me. I thank you with all my heart. And well, of course, there's people like they sometimes say that I already had my opportunity and that I shouldn't do it, but I always believe in second chances and that I believe that we should always pursue our dreams. And
Yeah.
well, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's truly quoted that we should pursue our dreams. You are exactly doing that. And yeah, Catriona paved, way for many girls out there. We should thank Catriona, and I can't wait to see you win. Yeah, I remember last year I used to text when there was one Mexican page. It's like Mrs. Mexicana Universal.
Mhm.
So I texted them that is it possible for Andre Meza to join Miss Universe Mexico? And they were like, something is coming up. Just hold on, something is coming up.
Ah.
And I was like, okay, I got to know the answer. So
Yeah,
finally, we are here.
yeah, we're finally here on our road to Miss Universe. And
Mhm.
sometimes when I'm just sitting alone and thinking about it, it's like crazy. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to Miss Universe. I'm gonna be on that stage where a lot of
Mhm.
women that have inspired me were also standing on. So it's super exciting.
It's here. So you were previously at Miss World pageant. So how did that pageant, shaped you into a better person, the person that you are today?
How it shaped me?
Yeah.
Um, Well, it has been like a school for me, been
Yeah.
into pageants, because the girl that I used to be before this has nothing
Hmm.
to do with the person I am today. Because I used to be very shy. I always was
Hmm.
very intimidated by everyone else. Like I was afraid just to speak my mind. And when I joined this pageantry world,
Hmm.
well, I was super afraid of everything. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
I was afraid of cameras and microphones and to be standing in front of a lot of people. But it
Hmm.
was also like I could feel the adrenaline going
Yeah.
through my body. And I knew I was
Hmm.
in the right place and that I needed to go out of my comfort zone if I wanted to keep growing. And that's what I did. And that's what pageantry did for me, because
Yeah.
it helped me to go to the places that I wasn't comfortable to go to. And
Yeah.
it has been a lot of personal growth, definitely.
Yeah. True. Yeah, pageantry really helps you to be a person that you are today. I'm not a pageant contestant, but it really, just developed me into something else. Whatever I am today, I'm because of pageants. I'm because of you girls. And yeah, everything has its own, advantages, and pageants too have their advantages.
Sorry, what?
I was saying that pageant too have their advantages, like they
Ah,
have
yeah,
positive sides too. Yeah,
of
everything
course,
has
of
positive
course.
side.
I
Yeah,
think everything is positive if you want to see it that way.
yeah.
um, because sometimes you gotta be in a position that you feel uncomfortable of doing some kind of things, and
Hmm.
not because they're bad, but
Yeah.
because you're not used to it, or maybe because as I did, I was afraid of being in front of
Hmm.
people and actually
Yeah.
saying what I really thought about anything.
Hmm. Yeah, true. So you're standing for a very important cause, which is very relevant in today's time, sexual, or we would say street harassment.
Yeah.
So why did you choose that topic? Why did you chose to stand on this?
Well, at the beginning, I wanted to do something for my country or for the world
Hmm.
that I could actually feel connected with.
Yeah.
Because I have been in different projects and different social causes, but and it's not that I didn't like them. Of course, I love doing like everything I can for other people, but I
Yeah.
really wanted to do something that I was truly connected. And that's when
Hmm.
I started working with women that have suffered from violence in their own homes,
Yeah.
that have been heated by their husbands or things like that.
Hmm.
And I started with a campaign where we could talk about how powerful it is to believe in ourselves and to love ourselves first. And then we can give love to the rest of the world, the rest of the
Yeah.
people. And that's where everything started. And then, thanks to that project, I met with
Hmm.
the ladies from the Municipal Institute for Women in Ciudad Juarez.
Hmm.
I don't know if you have heard of Ciudad Juarez, but sadly, it has been known because of the violence that women live and they normally have to suffer on their streets.
Yeah.
And we started with a very powerful campaign that
Hmm.
we are trying to change the mindset of people that streets should be safe for all women, and not only in
Hmm.
Ciudad Juarez. And that's like the biggest purpose, to make this project go further and to be
Yeah.
in the maybe in the whole state of Chihuahua or in whole Mexico, and why not in the whole world, because
Word. Yeah.
this is not something that only happens in Chihuahua or in Ciudad Juarez. It is something that
Yeah.
happens worldwide, and we have to do
Yeah. True.
something about it. And we have normalized it like a lot, that we don't even see that it's a type of violence. When you go outside and someone is like calling you like, hey, sweetie, you're gorgeous, and things like that. Sometimes we may laugh, but there's a point where it's not funny anymore. And it's
True.
not only that, but it's also the way they see you, and even they follow you, and that could go further. And you could be kidnapped, and women are being kidnapped and found dead weeks after that. And that's very, very sad. And that's why I want to keep talking about that, because sometimes it's a very uncomfortable topic. and it's something that we don't always want to talk about, but we have to do it, and that's one of the main purposes that that I have by being here as Miss Universe Mexico.
You know, this is something unique. No girl in past have ever stood for this cause because it's really controversial.
It is.
People might just say so much about you, but this is very relevant topic in today's time. Yeah, you rightly said that it's not just issue of Mexico, but it's issue of around every country. I have seen women degraded in my family as well, and kudos to you that you are standing for such important topic because it takes guts, and I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
So my next question is, last year Mexico made it to top three at Miss Universe. So do you feel pressured or are you motivated by it?
I'm totally motivated by it. Sophia did a great job at Miss Universe, and
True.
I'm really proud of her. And I think that that made Mexico to have the spotlight from
Mhm.
all the world. And I think that's a very good opportunity. And I don't feel scared at all. I think, and I know that I can do a great job at Miss Universe. And
Yeah, you
the
will.
job, thank you. And the work that Sophia did is, of course, it's going to help me.
Yeah, it truly is going to help you. So, people really wanted to know your insights about your preparation, how's everything going, your gowns, your work. So they're really curious to, just know this thing. Can you just show
Yeah,
some?
I know. They always like they're always asking me the color of my dress for the final night. And
Yeah,
that's something I'm sorry that I won't tell anyone. And you will
yeah,
see the dress until the last minute. But believe me, it's going to be marvelous and you're gonna love it as much as I'm gonna love it too. Because I trust my designer. He's a very, very good
mhm,
designer. He's very
yeah,
talented. And I cannot wait to like try it on, and I'm gonna take a lot of pictures and then I'm gonna post them after Miss Universe. Like, but you
yes.
you won't see it, you won't see anything before that. And well, about my preparation, I've been taking a lot of classes. Most of them
Mhm,
are through like digital platforms, through Zoom
mhm,
meetings, and I'm trying to cover everything. I
yeah,
have my like a personal growth coach
mhm,
where we talk about everything. We talk about how I feel, like
mhm,
what do I want to improve and to make me a stronger woman, like to know who I really am, that I know, but
yeah,
like I believe that we never end to know it, not, like know ourselves.
ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we are working. And I
Mhm,
also have my English classes. Well, I am officially starting my English classes next week, but I practice it every day. I have some friends from abroad, so
mhm,
I'm always talking in English with them, and I think that's a very, very good practice.
yeah.
Um, of course, I mean, my runway classes and the gym.
Mhm,
Um, uh, the other aspect that I'm working a lot is my speaking skills. And I have two
yeah.
different coaches for that. One
Mhm,
is helping me with the way I can tell a story to
mhm,
like try to catch everyone's attention. And
yeah.
my other coach is like more technical, like how can I speak better, like how can I use
Mhm,
my voice and the way I move my mouth, all of that
yeah.
kind of aspects. So I think that we're covering like everything we need for the Miss Universe stage.
Yeah, it's really important to speak, and you're speaking good. Trust me, I'm from India. When you were called in top five, I was like, this girl is gonna win at Miss World. But India eventually won, which I was happy. But
Yeah.
somewhere I really wanted to see you win. And you're improving so much, and you have improved so much. And
Thank
I just
you.
can't wait to see your transformation at Miss Universe. I'm
Thank
sure you're
you.
working hard, and Mexicans should be proud of you, and they are
Oh,
proud of you.
yeah, yeah. I thank
Yeah,
you so much, and also I thank all the people that has been supporting me from Mexico and from all over the world, because I have supporters from all over the world, literally.
yeah.
Like I'm
You
super
do
excited
have.
that I am talking to you, um, because we are like so far away, and you're still like believing me, and I don't know. I'm just so grateful. Um, and what I was going to say? Oh, well, about Miss World, I think that everything happens for a reason.
True.
And if had I won Miss World, I wouldn't be here. And now I'm thankful so much,
Yeah.
that things happened the way it happened.
Yeah, that's truly said that everything happens for a reason, If things do not happen, we can't really move on. We can't really, grow ourselves into a better person. So, yeah, things do happen, but everything happens for a reason, like you said.
Yeah, totally
So,
right.
yeah. So you have been to India in 2018, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
You wore lehenga.
yes.
So, how was your experience here? And
Oh,
yeah.
it was sorry. It was
Mhm,
one of the best experience I have ever had.
mhm,
I never imagined I could go to India, and I remember when I received the email from the Miss World organization saying,
mhm,
"Hello, Andrea. The Miss World tour is officially starting,
mhm,
and you are invited." And I was like, "What?" And they listed the countries that we were going to visit, and I was like, "Oh my
mhm.
God, India, China again, Indonesia, the British Virgin
Indonesia.
Islands." And I was like, "Oh my God." Being in India was one of the best experiences I have ever had. I loved the people. I think the thing that I remember the most, or that I liked the most, was
Mhm.
how people just live so happy. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what is going around them or the situation, they
Mhm.
are always happy, and you can feel that in the way they treat you, because they're always so grateful, like to meet each other, to be with each other. And I think that's very powerful, and that's something that we should all learn from. And also the
Yeah.
food.
Yes, that's the most
I
special thing.
Yes, I have to confess, I used to eat a lot of naan. And also
Same.
and
I love
also
naan.
see, it's delicious. And well, masala tea was masala
Mhm.
chai was
Yeah,
delicious.
masala chai.
We were always drinking masala chai.
Yeah, it's really, beauty of India. We really love food. We have so many varieties. I
See,
wish I'd met you there.
I know, because you were living in New Delhi, right? Or where do
Yeah,
you live? Yeah, and we
I,
were in
I'm,
New Delhi.
yeah, you were there and I live there, so
Oh.
I kind of feel bad now, but I would love to see you visit India as Miss Universe. Maybe then we can meet.
Yes, you have to go, definitely. You have to be there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, inspiration comes from everywhere. So, what was your inspiration to join Miss Universe? Like, who was your favorite Miss Universe that inspired you to come for Miss Universe?
Well, as I told you before, Navarrete was a very inspiring woman for me,
Yeah.
because I never imagined that we could go that far. And
Mhm,
when she did, I was very surprised, and that gave me hope. And not only talking about pageantry, but talking about anything that we can do in life. Like if you're a doctor, if you're an engineer, if whatever you are,
mhm.
you can really aspire to go that far. And I
True.
think that's a very huge inspiration. Then Catriona was also an inspiration for me. And I mean, there's a lot of Miss Universe that I love and that are super inspiring. I remember a lot Pia and
Yeah.
Edith, and I love all of them. And I think
Mhm,
I'm talking about like the newest Miss Universe,
mhm.
because I started to pay more attention to Miss Universe like after Jimena Navarrete, so
Yeah.
that's why.
That's okay. You're being honest, and that's the quality of Miss Universe. You are on correct path. So, so this is one of the most demanded question. I hope you can guess it. So There are a lot of people who are asking, please ask Andrea who she would love to, share stage if she is in top five. So who will be the other four girls that would you will love to, share the stage?
That's like a super controversial question, and people just love to ask that. But I have to
Yeah.
say that like all of us are working very hard to get that
Mhm.
crown. And I think that the top five should be conformed with ladies that deserve it, that have really
Yeah.
worked hard and that they inspire a lot of people, because I think that's what Miss Universe should do. So I
True.
cannot give you any names, and I think that we're gonna know that once we are at the competition.
Yeah. Beautifully said. We can't really judge the girls based on social media. We have to see them in person. Every girl is working so hard. That is something which we all have to understand.
Yes.
And yeah, just put the answer so beautifully.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's the truth. Like we don't actually we cannot know anyone until we are there and until we like
Yeah,
show our skills in the competition.
yeah, true. That's rightly said. So why should you be the next Miss Universe?
Why not? Well, I
That
mean,
confidence is everything.
I mean, I am working so hard to do it, and I
Mhm,
mean that would be a dream come true if I could win the Miss
mhm.
Universe crown. And
Yeah,
but we all deserve to win that crown. I mean, we all are working so hard, and
true.
I mean, of course, I want to win it, and I know the one that wins that crown is gonna be
Mhm.
the right girl,
Yeah,
and someone that can inspire all the people. And I know that I could inspire not only Mexico but the universe.
yeah, beautifully said. So I just wanted to ask this. Are you connected with your Miss Universe sisters? Like, are you talking to them?
Sorry, am I talking to
Uh,
my mates like
Miss
from the
Universe
contest?
sister. Yeah, Miss
Ah,
Universe
my
sisters.
Well, I have talked with some of them, not with all of the contestants.
Yeah.
What I think could be a good idea, and I don't know if already exists, but like a group chat where we could like all talk and get
Yeah.
to know a little bit more. I mean, I am in a WhatsApp group with 13 girls from Latin America, because I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember, but we had like a forum where we were talking about women empowerment,
Yeah.
and we have talked with each other a little bit more, the ones
Yeah.
that
I remember
participate,
that.
and yeah, and that's awesome because
Yeah.
we get to know each other, and I feel like when once we get to Miss Universe, we're gonna feel kind of more connected with each other.
True. Yeah, this is once in a lifetime opportunity,
Yeah.
and you girls are really lucky to be up there.
I
Sometimes I feel
know.
I should be girl.
Like I think we should always remember that we are very lucky, because just one girl from each country has the opportunity each year to be there,
Yeah.
and that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and we should take advantage of everything that this stage of our life is bringing us to us.
Yeah. True. True. So, in early 2020, Mexico passed a bill about, pageantry, that it is disrespectful of women. So, what is your take on that bill? What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's sad that people talk about pageants without actually knowing what they
Mhm.
are, like what they do to the contestants, because it has been life changing for me. I am not the woman I was before after the pageants, because it gives you tools that you can use in any aspect of your life that you want. And well, it hasn't been approved yet, and that's a
Yeah,
good thing. And I
yeah,
think that we have to keep talking about this, like keep
true.
talking about how empowering the beauty contests are. and that they have been changing, and that maybe they have an idea, an old idea of what
Mhm.
beauty pageants are. And that's
Yeah.
why I want to encourage all the people to actually get to know us, the ladies
Mhm.
that are in this platform, and
Yeah.
how we have changed things to that.
Yeah. People really judge so easily about pageants. They think it's all about models. Like every girl who's walking up there is a model. You know, I when I was a kid, like I was like 11 or 12-year old, so I used to sit with my mother and I used to, see the pageants. And she was like, they're just here for, modeling and stuff. So I was like, no, it's not the reality. But I was a kid, so she didn't really hear me. As I grew up, I started building, confidence in pageantry, and I started connecting myself with pageant girls. So she tried, she understood that, yeah, it's not just about beauty. It's not about how you walk. It's not about, what body figure you have. It's about how you
Exactly.
empower people. And thankfully, she still sits with me now, and she watches the pageants.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
yeah, and I guess I have told you before, I was just randomly showing the pictures of Miss Universe girls to her, and she was the one who said that Mexico is going to win. And I was
Yeah.
like, she's my
Oh,
pick as well.
that's so sweet. Thanks to your mom.
Uh,
And that's good. I mean, that's maybe what we need. People that actually
yeah.
know about pageants to
Mhm.
tell the rest of the world like what it is about. And I also believe that people from the government should be focusing their efforts in things that actually matter more than this.
True.
Like, I mean, but of course, violence against women exists,
Mhm.
and it's not through the beauty pageants. It is on
Yeah.
the streets, it is at work, it is when we haven't been able to close the gender gap. That's
Yeah.
where we should be focusing our efforts.
Mhm. Yeah, true. That's rightly said. People have to be more adaptive. They have to be more open-minded so that they can see the things beautifully.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So my next question is, as you have won Miss Universe Mexico and you have been also in Miss World, you would have seen many, haters, many criticism. So how do you deal with them? Do you block them?
Yes, when they're like insisting a lot, block them.
Mhm.
Um, but I tend to not read them. Like, we have to know who we are in order to not
Yeah,
let that kind of trash get into our lives. And
true.
that's why I have a coach that I'm working with her in all these topics. I mean, I have 4 years in all this
Mhm.
pageantry world, and that kind of has given me the tools to like to not pay attention to that kind of hate, to that kind of trash. But imagine the girls that are just starting at this,
Mhm.
and they shouldn't have to deal with this, and
True.
we shouldn't be normalizing it. Like, yeah, it happens, but why? And that's I was talking to you about that before, like
Yeah,
weeks before,
yeah, true.
and that we should talk about this, to ask the people that are following the pageants to please just focus your
Mhm.
energy on supporting your queen. Give
Yeah,
her all your love, all the good vibes, and just don't mess with the other people from different countries,
true.
and don't mess with their queens,
Mhm.
because what's the point? Like, what do you think you're gonna gain from that? From calling
Yeah.
me, I don't know, ugly, fat, stupid? You're
Mhm.
not going to win anything, and you're not affecting me because you don't even know me, you know? Like, and
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes like I don't even read them. Sometimes if they're insisting a lot, I block them, and that really makes me happy.
Yeah, people have to understand that, we can't really have same opinions every time. If you don't like someone, don't give them attention. If you don't like
Exactly.
someone, don't say anything bad about them. That is something people have to understand. So I just want to share one incident. maybe 2 minutes. So back in December, I, just said that I love this girl, but I didn't say bad about the another girl. So it's about pageants. So, so the people started getting apprehensive. They started misusing, photos of me, my mother.
Oh
Like,
my God.
yeah, it was really terrible. And they were like, we will misuse them if you know, just keep on going, I'm sorry, I'm lost of the words. If
Don't worry,
you
don't worry.
just showcase your opinions like that, we will misuse them. So that was really bad. That really hurted me in a way because it's okay if you misuse my pictures, but you can't do with a mother. She's a figure. She's someone who has given birth. She has given you something which no one else can give you. So this is something which people have to understand, that spread positivity if you can't do anything else. If you
I
can't,
know, like just if you can't spread positivity, just don't spread anything.
yeah, do that. Sit down and analyze the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And I started a campaign a few months ago about that, and I showed you the
Yeah.
picture. Maybe I have to do a new one. Maybe after this Instagram live, I'm gonna make it because I'm all dressed up and ready for that.
Yeah,
So
you should.
thanks. And it's the name of it is Stop. Uh, Only positive comments are allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, I did saw that photo of yours back in April on May. It was about the same. And you have been doing this from so long. It's not like you won and then you started doing these things. You started doing this thing, even before you won Miss Universe Mexico or your state title. So that's really beauty of it. You are really doing and working so hard for it. And I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thanks.
So, how would you introduce Mexico to your fellow Miss Universe contestants?
Oh, well, Mexico is a fun place. We love
Yeah.
parties, and people here in Mexico, they're always like super happy and they're always so welcoming. And every time someone from a different country comes, we are so excited to show them what we have here in Mexico. All the
Yeah.
food, um, all the places, because we have a lot of history too. And I have been thinking about what do I want to give them, like this little gift that we always give to our friends from the contest. And I want to ask everyone here, like, what are their thoughts about that? Like, what would they want to see about Mexico, and what do you think would be a good idea to give them? I
Yeah.
have I have some thoughts, but I'm gonna just analyze what all people here say, and
Yeah. Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, let's see. So, I really want to visit Mexico, to be honest. It's one of I have seen Mexico in movies, and it's really beautiful place.
Yeah, it is. But
Yeah.
I think that movies do not picture Mexico as it actually is, and you have to come and actually live it because we have some wonderful places. Like our beaches are just amazing, our forests, our lakes, everything. It's breathtaking. I am the tourist ambassador from Chihuahua, and
Yeah.
I'm always like posting through my social media pictures from my state, and I'm very proud of it. And I encourage all of you to come to Mexico, and specifically to Chihuahua. And maybe when you're there, you can text me, and we can like arrange something to make you experience the Mexican culture as it should be.
I would really love to go to Mexico, and yeah, we will meet there, or maybe in India. I also love Mexican food.
Oh, it is delicious.
Yeah. So, how hard has been, pandemic for you as a reigning queen? Like, how has pandemic treated you as a queen?
Well, well, of course, it's kind of a different kind of rain. Like there's not a lot of events where you can be at and where you can meet people, and that's the part that I love about
Yeah.
being a beauty queen because you get to know a lot of people, and you get
So
to learn a lot from them, and I love that. And maybe that's the sad part about it, but of course we have to adapt. And as for now, I think everything has been great. And now that I'm here in Mexico City, I think that things are gonna improve a lot, not only about my preparation, but about how I can relate with my
mhm.
people here from Mexico.
Yeah, it has been really different kind of rain for you, but you should be, grateful that I am the first one to experience this. And that's the beauty of it, no one have ever lived a rain like this, like
Yeah,
in the
we're part of
pandemic.
the we're part of the history.
Yeah, you're
We're
the
gonna be in
history
the mood.
maker. You're history maker. So next question is, I have to say it because it's pretty long. What
Okay.
is something that you had done in Miss World that will change you better, that will change for the better in Miss Universe?
For the better, well, I think the change has come naturally
Mhm,
because I am older now.
mhm,
I am more mature. I
mhm.
know who I am. I know what I want, and I know why I am going to be at the Miss Universe stage. And I think
Yeah.
that's the main point about it. Um, of course, I'm putting all my efforts in my preparation, but I think that's the most important one, that I am more focused now. And it's not that I wasn't focused at Miss World,
Mhm.
but I think I was younger and maybe I didn't realize where I was standing at. It
Yeah.
was kind of new for me, and now
Mhm.
I know what a pageant is, and I am pretty sure, I'm 100% sure that I'm meant to be at that Miss Universe stage.
Yeah, this is something which you are meant to be at. So this is something, this might be a fun question. What is a side of Andrea that we don't see on social media? Who's
The sad.
Andrea? Yeah.
That's a good question because I tend to feel, well, I know that maybe I sometimes I don't portray myself as I am on my social media.
Mhm.
But I like to see myself as a very easygoing woman. I am very friendly. I have lots of friends.
Yeah.
I love sports. I love being like in the great outdoors, enjoying the fresh air, just running or maybe even climbing trees. I'm kind of extreme. I love extreme sports too. I love singing. I think maybe sometimes people idealize me. That's
Mhm.
the right word. Like idealize me a
Yeah.
little bit, mm, and they tend to think that I am kind of perfect, which I'm not, and that's the great thing. That's the amazing part of everything, that we are not
Mhm.
perfect, that we are just humans on a competition,
Yeah.
and we should be treated like that because I am not I'm not more than anyone else. And I
Mhm.
love when people treat me like that, just as a human being. And I think that's a very powerful thing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. No one is perfect. That is something you have said beautifully, and I can relate to that. And also, I'm really scared of trees. I can't climb on trees.
Yeah, well, I'm not afraid of heights and I'm not afraid of falling. Actually, I have a lot of scars on my legs because
Ah.
I tend to be a little bit extreme, and I also practice CrossFit and, well, kind of a tomboy, if you like to see it like that way.
That's great. My sister, actually, she's my cousin. She's like 11 years old and she's like 6 feet already, and she's like tomboy. I see you in her, and I don't know. I just love you, Andrea.
Oh,
And
thank you.
yeah, you told that you love to sing. Can you sing a song?
Oh my God. I am not prepared for this, but okay, let's think something fast.
Any song of your choice. Like you can sing 2 lines. That's enough.
Okay, let me think fast. Give me options. Like, all right. Okay. I'm just thinking about like a song in Spanish.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait. Oh, my computer is it died. Well, um,
It's
no
on you if you
hace
want to sing.
falta que me quites la mirada para que entiendas que ya no queda nada.
Why are you at Miss Universe? You should be an international singer.
Thank you. Maybe I will.
Yeah, Miss Universe gives opportunities. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's true.
Your voice is so captivating. I really
Thank
loved it.
you.
So now we will have some fun part, like it's a rapid fire question. I will
Okay.
be, just giving you an option. I will give you a question and you have to just instantly answer it,
Say
whatever
something.
comes
Okay.
in your mind. Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready.
Favorite color. Yeah. Let's
Pink.
begin. Oh, pet peeve.
When people do a lot of noise when they're chewing their food and they do it with their open mouth.
I know. I can
I
relate to that.
hate
My father do that. I just run away from that place. Favorite food.
Sushi, vegan sushi.
Oh, I have never tried it. Favorite Miss Universo Mexico, aside from Jimena.
Ah, that's hard. I might say Sofia or Lupita.
Same.
Lupita and Sofia.
Yeah, I love Lupita. Most memorable travel.
Most what? Memorable
Uh,
travel.
most,
Oh, the
yeah,
Miss World Tour. The Miss World Tour. It was
yeah.
breathtaking.
So, what was the favorite country, when you went with Miss World Organization?
My favorite thing from that tour?
Mm, mm, Yeah, your favorite country that you visited.
Oh, well, it's hard because I got to visit several cities in India, and I
Oh.
love that. And when I was in Indonesia, for example, I only was at Jakarta, so I didn't have the opportunity to visit different places from the country.
Yeah,
Um, China will definitely stay in my heart because of all the things that we lived
yeah.
there. And well, talking about the view, I have to say my favorite place was the British Virgin Islands. It is
Oh,
breathtaking. Really, if you haven't been there, people, you have to visit the British Virgin Islands because it's just wow, it's amazing.
yeah. I would love to go there. So, next is most memorable life experience or most memorable day of your life.
The most memorable experience was when I moved out of my parents' house and I started
Mhm,
to live an independent life. That was life changing for me. It
mhm,
happened on 2018. That was a year of a lot of changes in my life.
mhm.
And I will always remember the day I got to Guadalajara kind of alone. When my dad was with me, but he left the next day. And
Uh-huh.
that will always stay in my heart, like remembering me how powerful it is to have people by your side because we sometimes
Yeah.
tend to take for granted our family
Mhm,
or friends. And
mhm.
once you are alone, you realize how important
The
they are.
important, yeah, true. I have never been, alone. Trust me, I have never lived alone without my mother. And she's always concerned that how Shubham will live alone. Like, I have some plans, like, I would love to do, MBA from foreign country. And she's like, I don't think you can go because you're too introvert. You can't live alone. So,
But maybe you can. I mean, I believe we all can. We all can be independent, but sometimes, like, we haven't give us ourselves the opportunity. I used to be like, as I told you, super shy and super scared of the world. And my parents used to think that I was going to be the last to leave the house, even though I'm the oldest. But I was the first one to leave because once I went to I went through all these things thanks to the pageants. I realized that there was more for me and that I couldn't stay there, and like that I just couldn't
Hmm.
stay with my parents anymore, and not because I don't love them, but because I have changed so much and I wanted
Yeah,
more.
yeah. You know, there is always a day when you leave everything behind, leave the
Mhm.
people you love, just to move forward in life. So, yeah. So, who's a celebrity crush?
That's hard. Maybe Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
love like his relationship with his wife. Like I think it's so sweet. And
Yeah.
also Will Smith. I love him.
So, superpower or Miss Universe crown, which would you rather have, like to have?
Can, can I have both? Or
No. What?
maybe I could have a superpower that would later make me win the Miss Universe crown.
Clever enough. That's great. That's great. That's great answer. So, favorite childhood TV show.
Um, I used to watch a lot the Winnie Pooh movies and also the princess movies. I loved like all the princesses.
Oh, so dogs or cats?
Both. I love them, but I mean, I think like dogs are so cute and they're like so happy and but cats, they're so cute too. And I love that they are very independent. And maybe if I had to choose right now, like if they're giving me either a dog or a cat, I would choose a cat.
Same. I have four cats, so I can relate to that.
Yeah, they're so cute.
So,
I love them.
yeah, they are like, we will do whatever we want to do. You can't convince us. They're
¿Cómo?
like living their. Cats are like, we want to live in our own world. Don't disturb
Ah,
us.
yeah,
Yeah, that is something which I
exactly.
love. Yeah, they're independent.
Yeah, they're independent and I love that.
So people really wanted to see Andre Meza scream Andre Meza Mexico. Can you do that?
They're always asking me to do that. Uh,
Finally.
um, well, yeah, why not? I have to say, I feel kind of weird doing it, but yeah. Okay, so I have to say my name, my age, and my country, or just my name and my country?
Whatever you want to do. It's open.
Okay.
It's on you.
I'm kind
Yeah,
of funny. Okay.
it's okay. Calm down.
Andrea Meza, 26, Mexico.
And that's Miss Universe 2020. So I think this live was really something that I really looked forward from a very long time.
Yeah,
And
me too.
thank you so much for just accepting it because I'm a really big fan of yours and it's really a fanboy moment to see you like not in person but like virtually. This is something which is new normal for us. So I'm really thankful for that. I thank you, Lupita, your team, Mexicano Universal team, because it could have not been possible because without you guys. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I'm really happy to be here with you. Thank you for the opportunity and for taking the time to write to my organization and to ask them if we could do this Instagram live. It has been a pleasure for me. I had a lot of fun. I loved talking to you, and I hope we can talk later in the future. I will be so
Yeah,
happy to do it.
yeah, we will talk in future for sure. So,
And we will
uh,
be texting each other like we always do. So,
yeah, that's super fun. I really get, so excited whenever you text me. Like whenever I'm driving the car and I see, notification of Andre Meza, I'm like, I don't care what is in front of me. I'll just, stand at that very spot and read the message. So that
oh,
is something really funny. So I really want you to share something, some message to the people who are watching. Like, what would you love to say to them?
thank you everyone for all of your support. You cannot imagine how it gives me even more energy to keep working and to keep preparing for the Miss Universe contest. This is a dream for me, and I thank you for sharing this dream with me. I am doing my best, and I feel so happy every time you text me and you say that I have inspired you to go to the gym, that I have inspired you to do your best, because that's the point of this. The
Yeah.
point is to inspire all the people that are listening and watching to you. And every time you share this with me, I feel
Mhm.
that I am in the right path and that I am doing the right thing. So I thank you so much for all your love, for all your messages, and all the support.
That was so heart touching. That was
Oh,
so heart touching, you know. Even for me, I'm you're one of your friends, so I was relating to that.
oh,
Thank you, gracias, for,
gracias.
te amo for, just accepting the
Oh,
offer. I'm learning Spanish, by the way.
yay, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Great, great, great.
yeah, gracias. So I
No,
just take a
thank you.
screenshot of us two,
Sure.
like, yeah,
Smiling.
uh, yeah, perfect.
Yay. Super.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for your
again, thank you
time.
so much.
Take care
Thank you
of
for your
yourself.
time. Thank you so much, and have a good day ahead.
Thank you. You too. Uh,
Yeah,
good,
thank you so much.
sweet dreams because it's very late over there in India.
Yeah, the day was really bad, and you literally made it so good. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Well, thank you. Sending you a lot of kisses.
Besos, besos.
Besos.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining it. It really means so much to me. It really means so much to, it really means so much to me because I'm receiving so much love from every one of you, especially Mexican fans. It really means world to me, and as I'm assured that I will be supporting Andrea till the end, and that's my promise. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day and enjoy the life.